The National Water and Sewage Authority (NWASA) hereby notifies the public of the enforcement of restrictions on water usage supplied by NWASA effective May 12, 2024 and covering the following activities. 1. Irrigation and watering of gardens, lawns and ground. 2. Washing roadways, pavements, paths, garages, outrooms or vehicles with the use of hoses. 3. Filling of swimming pools and ponds. And 4. Any other purpose that, in the opinion of the authority, requires the use of a considerable or excessive quantity of water. This decision aligns with the Water Services Regulations SRO 41 of 1993, subsection 9(1), which empowers the authority to issue notices prohibiting either entirely or subject to specified conditions and for such duration as deemed necessary or expedient the use of water supplied by or obtained through the authority's pipelines in the event of water scarcity due to drought or other causes. The public is urged to adhere strictly to these restrictions and to cooperate with NWASA in conserving water during this period.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin Diapers, New Bright Laundry Detergent, Allegra Pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Use a pan to wash and rinse your dishes. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50 plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today, Digicel Plus.
Sign up today, Digicel Plus. Of course, we got to say hello and welcome to everyone currently tuned in to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And of course, this is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. We have a few things to tell you about on the program for today. We want to say hello to the first-time viewers, and of course, to the usual suspects. That's those of you who are always on the business. We say hello to you and thank you for always being here, all your loyal. You understand? So we're saying blessings to you as well. To those of you who are thinking about spending a vacation in Grenada, whether it's a long-term vacation, 2 months, a month, short-term, a week, 2 weeks, you are making a perfect decision. We are here, we await your arrival to welcome you and to give you a piece of the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. Today we're going to talk about tropical waves. Quite a bit out there right now as we are seeing the start of the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season. As well, issues with the police station in St. Andrew. That's Grenville Police Station. We'll talk to you about that. Man detained in connection with firearm and ammunition. As well, police say that they are investigating an apparent skeletal remains. All right, that was found. We'll talk to, about that. There is a new supervisor of elections, so we will tell you more about that in a bit. The new National Party, they are talking about the cancellation of the Grenada Invitational. Accident at Woburn and Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, they launched today what they call the Gender-Based Violence Strategic Plan. Awesome, awesome stuff. So folks, welcome. We are happy to have you with us. Gotta let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, and of course we've got the Beacon Insurance on board. Welcome. Someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and that lucky person might just be you. We'll be back.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
All right, so we are happy to welcome you back to another Mikey Live program. The first thing that we have to tell you, there are numerous tropical waves out there right now. Take a look at it. The Atlantic hurricane season officially starts June 1st, 2024. What we are having happening now is that I know NATMA, they have a session happening right now. Trinidad and Tobago, they declared the season open. But yeah, look at what's happening. Several tropical waves are currently rolling across the Atlantic. But here's what, these early season waves, they tend to be relatively weak, and we don't expect any major rainfall to be produced from them, or maybe it might happen. All right, but we'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. We have already, about 2 days ago, experienced the first tropical wave. By the way, we did not get any rain, nothing to talk about associated with that tropical wave. We're supposed to be affected by one soon. And then, well, as you can see, there are quite a bit in the Atlantic. In fact, there are 4 active tropical waves in the Atlantic currently. All right. So if that is an indication as to the kind of season that we will be having, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's wait and see. All right. So, one of the things that happened today, boy, that situation with the police station, and so some of the officers, they are not happy about it. Piece of the ceiling, you know, they're probably the board is a bit rotten, and so that gave way today. And so it fell in very close proximity to where officers were at the time performing their duties. As a result, I think the officers may not have been happy about that, and so one of the officers, in fact, even sent a video, recorded a video, yeah, which we were able to obtain, and you can kind of get a sense of how they feel about this particular incident.
We're presently at work at the Grenville police station. Right? Look at this. Look at this. And this is the second set. The first set was already cleaned out. And that's the third set? Yes, sir. That's the third set. Your person sitting right here. Come on, man. We need to do better than that. Look at this. This is not safe. Grenville police station is not safe, man. We need something to be done, and done now.
That's the Grenville police station. All right. Yep. So let's see what might happen going forward. Maybe we'll hear that the area is no longer in use while construction or renovations are taking place. I'm not sure, but time will tell. It's a very rotten area. Oh, Lord, my God. So, yeah, when you start to see things like that happening, Jano, the boat is really bad. Yeah, I don't know if there's active water coming through there some way or so. I'm not visibly seeing termites. This looks like it's very old. There might be a little bit of moisture. I don't know. So yeah, it will have to be. They will have to take a look at it. There might be a little termite in it too, man. When I zoom over a little, I see, and you know, once termite gets into the picture, it's problem. So if you have water problems there, like some sort of moisture and then termites, it's a perfect storm, you know, a recipe for trouble. So of course they were not very happy about it, and they want something to be done, and done soon. At the Grenville police station. Well, I saw they actually did some work on the St. Paul's police station, and it looks really, really good. Well, on the outside, I don't know I don't know what's happening on the inside, but I saw the St. Paul's police station was recently renovated or repainted. I can't say renovated because I don't know what happened on the inside, but certainly the outside looks good. But in terms of the Grenville police station, this is what the officers had to deal with today. Speaking of officers, we have information that on Tuesday, 28th May 2024, during an operation, officers conducted searches, they say, at Maloney Street and Grand Mall, St. George's, where one Glock 23 firearm along with 520 rounds of ammunition and 3,410 grams of cannabis were confiscated. The cannabis carries an estimated street value of $17,050. One person is currently detained by police in connection with the items that were found, and police say that they are conducting their investigations. But 520 rounds of ammunition, that is a lot. All right. In another police report, we can tell you that they are investigating the circumstances surrounding the discovery of what is believed to be human skeletal remains found at Upper St. John, St. Andrew on Tuesday, 28th May 2024. On the remains were a pair of black boxers and a short blue plaid pants. A piece of electrical cord was observed around the neck area of the remains. Police say that their investigations are continuing, and so we are talking about remains. So it's not just a decomposed body. It's past the stage of that, and so it's no longer categorized as decomposed or partly decomposed because it is gone to the skeleton. All right, so I'm sure soon we should be able to, maybe by the end of the day today, we should be able to find out the identity of that individual. How many persons have been missing for the past month or so? You know what I mean? Family members by now would start talking. Once the sex of the individual is revealed, and we get to narrow that down, the area again should help with some narrowing down as well. And before long, we should be able to tell the identity of that particular individual based on the clothes, you know, and area and sex. All right, unless we have to do some more forensics, but anyway, we'll be able to tell you more about that. Audio. So there will be a new supervisor of elections. That's right. The government of Grenada, we can tell you, has appointed a new supervisor. That's Mr. Arthur Pear, and according to reports, he has taken the oath of office earlier today and was given his instrument of appointment by the Governor General Dame Cecile La Grenade. Mr. Pear, who is a qualified teacher, brings to the office, they say, a wealth of experience, having worked in the ministries of education and health. He is a former drug control officer and is also an HIV and AIDS advocate. Mr. Pear has been a public officer for more than 30 years and is currently the Deputy Disaster Coordinator at the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA. The newly appointed Supervisor of Elections also served as a presiding officer with the Parliamentary Elections Office for many years. He officially takes up office on June 1st, 2024. All right, so we are moving on. We have more to tell you. So we are today hearing from the new national party, NNP. And this time it has to do with the cancellation of the Grenada Invitational. Now, last evening we told you that, there are many people who are talking from different quarters regarding the games, regarding the Grenada Invitational. So here the NNP says that the new national party is deeply regrets the cancellation of the Grenada Invitational. It goes on to say here that the event has been a source of pride and benefit for Grenada, showcasing our world-class track and field competition, creating an economic boost and elevating national pride. We commend the organizers, athletes, sponsors, and volunteers who have dedicated their efforts to this event over the years. It says that their hard work has showcased Grenada on the international stage. Now, we urge the government to find ways to revive the Grenada Invitational. It is more than just a sporting event. It is a vital contributor to our national or to our nation's pride and economy. We call for meaningful dialogue with stakeholders to ensure its continuation for future generations. The new national party remains committed to supporting initiatives that uplift Grenada and showcase our talent to the world. All right? So, yeah, that was a press release by the NNP. All the whole things working for the year. Who, so far, what is the NDC's approval rate on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being perfect? What is the approval rate? As an opposition, how well, how good, in terms of addressing the issues, is the NNP doing on a scale of 1 to 10? So is on a scale of 1 to 10, is the NDC doing a really good job? How good of a job they are doing on a scale of 1 to 10? So mark NDC and give me the number. And then for the NNP as an opposition, 1 to 10, how good are they challenging the issues and attacking the issues on a scale of 1 to 10? So mark NNP and give me the number. All right. And yeah, we will see it in the comment section. I'm not putting up no survey for that. Just put it in the comment section. Let me get an idea as to what you guys are thinking. You understand? So far, we can tell you, okay, that you have people for and against, on all of the issues. But anyway, that's the politics for you. So that's the politics for you. Okay, so there was an accident today, boy, at Woban, top Woban. Ja, no, a vehicle got on in a yard. You know, luckily we have not heard of any fatalities associated with this particular incident. And so we have to say, thank God, it could have been worse. You know, there's a lot of traffic on that Woban road right now because of the diversion, because of the current construction. Traffic has been diverted, and so you find so much vehicle on that road, boy. So many. Somebody say 4 and 8. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'll go write everything. If I get time later, I will go through them. NDC, somebody say, NDC gets a 10 in terms of approval rating. 10 out of 10. All right, okay. So, the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, the Gender-Based Violence Unit today, they launched what they call the Local Gender-Based Violence Strategic Plan. All right, and with that, they talked about ways that they can combat the scourge of domestic violence, and so it was very good session. I would want to encourage you to check it out. Really, we have it posted on our page because quite a lot has been happening with regard to the Social Development Ministry, so I want you to check this one out. And we have some statistics that we'll be able to share with you in our next program. We're just still kind of like editing that out, you know, and we'll be able to share that with you. Okay, somebody says, Liz says 10, NDC 10, somebody says NDC 7. Okay, so Olio, here is other thing, right? We've been telling you about the whole situation with the CXC and all of that. The Caribbean Examinations Council say that it is aware of concerns being expressed by their valued stakeholders that is based on the premature, they say, release of correspondence addressed to the Ministry of Education surrounding syllabus suspension. It's regarding the suspension of the syllabi of the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM subjects. Last week, it was revealed that CXC will no longer be awarding certification for medical engineering, mechanical engineering at the Caribbean Secondary Examinations Certificate CSEC level, nor certifying green engineering, electrical and electronic engineering and technology, and agriculture science double award at the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency level, that is CAPE. And they say that was due to low student enrollment. Now, the information was prematurely released, they say, to the media by the Overseas Examinations Commission, that's the OEC, which has since apologized for the incident. CXC says the situation is regrettable and understandably would have caused anxiety among key stakeholder groups. It goes on to say that the OEC said that CXC has advised that territories or groups of territories across the Caribbean region may decide to maintain the subjects as part of the suite of certification options for terminal exams, but such territories will be allowed to do so under certain conditions. So, in order to address the matter, CXC says that it has scheduled a meeting with the Ministers of Education under its jurisdiction and will provide a full update to the public through a press release thereafter. CXC is assuring valued stakeholders that the requisite actions will be taken in the best interest of all. All right? Because, yes, that has created quite a stir. And so now CXC is saying that, you know, somebody put the cart before the horse. Somebody, they named the group who put it out prematurely. And so, yeah, it caused a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. So let's see how we go with that because, yeah, that, anyway. Folks, here's what we want to do right now. We want to take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, we will have for you the national report. We will also have for you the weather. So stay tuned. All right, don't go nowhere, man. Don't go nowhere.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the climate resilient water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
This is the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, May 29, 2024. I am Sherry-Ann Noel. In the headlines, Governor General appoints new Supervisor of Elections. Details to this story and more after the break.
The Royal Grenada Police Force and the National Disaster Management Agency remind all citizens that the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources has issued a no burning notice, which means that no one is allowed to light fires at any location throughout the state of Grenada. Engaging in setting of fires on any land under this act shall be liable to a fine of $500 or 3 months imprisonment. Please be vigilant and report any occurrences of fires as we aim to keep the nation safe during this severe dry season. Fires can cause millions of dollars in property damage and loss of lives. Let us all be responsible and play our part in minimizing wildfires as best as possible. Remember, it only takes one spark to ignite.
Welcome back. Newly appointed Supervisor of Elections, Otto Pear, says his first order of business is to meet with staff to discuss how the work of the office can be improved. Mr. Pear took the oath of office earlier today and was given his instrument of appointment by Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade. He officially takes up office on June 1st.
Certainly that will be the first order of business, really and truly to meet the staff. See exactly what are some, of course in every organization there are challenges and staff certainly will have their own challenges, so we certainly have to look at that, look at some of the gaps, look at some of the ways forward as you know we enter into new eras of technology, how we could use technology to ensure that we have a better functioning office and anything else that could improve the whole process and the whole work of the electoral office.
Mr. Pear, a qualified teacher, brings to the office a wealth of experience, having worked in the Ministries of Education and Health. He is a former drug control officer and is also an HIV/AIDS advocate. He says he is ready for the task to ensure the office becomes stronger and better poised to hold elections.
The electoral office is one of the vanguards of democracy, hard work is not something that I shy away from. Challenges is not something I shy away from. And I can't say that I'm fully prepared, but with the support from staff, support from a number of persons who would have served as supervisors of election, I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to listen, willing to take advice, and of course, willing to do the hard work to ensure that the office succeeds.
The newly appointed Supervisor of Elections also served as the presiding officer with the Parliamentary Elections Office for many years. He has been a public officer for more than 30 years and is currently the Deputy Disaster Coordinator at the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA. Moving along, Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, Honorable Karen James, addressed the Nature-Based Coastal Resilience for Caribbean SIDS event at the American University of Antigua on Tuesday, emphasizing the importance of nature-based solutions in addressing the unique challenges confronting Caribbean small island developing states. In addition, insights were shared into Grenada's coral reef conservation projects, showcasing their role in supporting marine life, protecting shores, and providing economic benefits through tourism and fisheries. Community involvement and empowerment were also high on the agenda, as the Honorable Minister spoke to the importance of involving local communities in MBS projects and illustrated how community-led initiatives in Grenada have led to the effective implementation and maintenance of these projects, ensuring long-term sustainability and resilience. Over the next 6 months, the Ministry of Social Development will embark on community-based programs and initiatives aimed at bringing awareness about gender-based violence, especially violence against women. On Wednesday, the ministry launched the Gender-Based Violence Strategy Plan for 2024. The newly unveiled strategy represents a collaborative effort between the ministry, various stakeholders, and community partners under the theme, Empowering Communities, Ending Violence, Play a Part. This strategy targets all members of society with specific focus on secondary school students. Minister for Social and Community Development, Senator the Honorable Gloria Thomas, addressed Wednesday's launch.
This theme was chosen because the Ministry of Social Development recognizes the fight against gender-based violence requires the active participation of every individual and institution within our country. By empowering our communities, we can foster a culture of zero tolerance towards violence. We must support and empower victims and challenge the behaviors and attitudes of those perpetrators. This strategy calls upon everyone to contribute to creating a safer, more just, and more compassionate environment for all.
Minister Thomas made a call to action for all community groups, NGOs, and other groups to collaborate.
Our communities need a change from these scenarios. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you that there is hope. There is hope because we are here today. The prevalence of gender-based violence in Grenada is not just a statistic. It is a reflection of the deep-rooted challenges we face as a nation. It is a call to action that cannot be ignored. As we continue to celebrate 50 years as an independent nation, we must be resolute in our stance to eradicate gender-based violence in all its forms. Gender-based violence is a significant human rights, public health, and security concern that impedes development and has a domino effect of negative consequences affecting families, communities, our societies, and our world. It is an issue that demands our collective action and unwavering commitment.
The ministry designed a roadmap which was unveiled by Minister Thomas and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Mrs. Naomi Jeremiah. Senior Program Officer in the Ministry of Social Development, Jacinta Alexis, outlined the objectives of the GBV strategy.
For the next 6 months, our strategy is tailored specifically for Grenada and are as follows. 1, we are seeking to raise awareness of the impacts of GBV on the individual, family, community, and society. 2, we are seeking to debunk myths and address the root causes of GBV. 3, raise awareness of the laws and resources available to address GBV. 4, engage men and boys as agents of change. 5, strengthen the support systems by identifying potential change agents within the communities, known as gatekeepers, to ensure sustained engagement.
Woman Detective Sergeant Nancy Joseph of the Royal Grenada Police Force said that the number of reports of gender-based violence from January to April has grown significantly.
This increase in reports is attributed to factors such as an increase in the number of complainants. 1, we have more persons coming forward to make these reports as they are more aware of the reporting mechanisms that are now in place. Multiple counts of offences being identified from one complaint, and reports from previous years that are now being reported to the police. All of these matters reported thus far have all been reported by females. It indicates that females are still largely the victims of this such abuse, while males are largely the perpetrators. This is a clear indication that the issue of gender-based violence is still very important and a prominent matter for concern by all.
We take a break. Much more when we return.
Grenada, this is your time to engage the Cannabis Working Committee on their role in shaping government's policy on the way forward for the cannabis industry. Tune into your favorite current affairs channel, radio or social media platform on June 3rd from 8 p.m. Putting the policy plans under the microscope. Hear their mandate. Ask your questions. The national panel discussion on the potential of the cannabis industry, medicinal benefits, economic growth, social justice, health and safety. June 3rd from 8 p.m. The airwaves will come alive. It's your time to have your say.
Welcome back. Minister for Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs and Local Government, Honorable Tevin Andrews, accompanied by engineer in the Department of Public Works in the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs, Richard A. Caballero, recently conducted a tour of some of the road projects on the island. These include Lauriston Road Project, Mount Pleasant, and Bel Air. Honorable Andrews believes that the work is necessary in the development of the communities they serve.
I believe with the ongoing projects, it will help improve greater access to homes, and in particular the Bel Air road, greater access to the hospital. It's the main emergency access road to our hospital. So I know that it will have a huge impact, not just on the community of Bel Air, but also to the emergency services. So the people of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, this is what governments do, and it's me fulfilling some of the promises that were made and ensuring that your government is working for you.
Minister Andrews says he is not just excited about the proper access roads that are now under construction, but also the economic impact that is generated in the local economy.
We have several projects going on, and on almost all of the projects, for every project you have at least 11 or more men working on every site. And that, of course, means that we are addressing some of the unemployment issues that we're having on the island. But apart from that, the impact it's also having on our stores, the hardware stores, with the cement, the gravel, the sand, the steel, the BRC, what have you, that are being purchased, and the opportunities that it then creates. So certainly, with all its impact, the economy of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique will benefit a lot from it. But it's just some of the things that we are doing in Carriacou and Petit-Martinique as it relates to infrastructure. There are several other projects that are ongoing, but we just decided to just take a tour to update you, the public, in terms of what is taking place in Carriacou.
There are several phases, he says, to the Bel Air Road project, in particular that his government will ensure is undertaken and completed.
You have the phase one, which takes you to the bottom portion of Bel Air, which is approximately over 2,000 feet of roads. That is almost completed. I think they're now about close to 90% complete with that. And then you have the bottom hospital road, if you want to put it that way. That is also being done, and that is roughly again 90% completed. And when those two projects, when those two phases are completed, the intention is that we would open up so that the public can have access to and from Bel Air in that route. And the intention is to begin the top portion of Bel Air road. And of course, that's about 900 to 800 feet of road that needs to be done. So the intention is, hopefully, by year end, we should have the entire Bel Air road been done in Carriacou, and of course people having greater access. The community of Bel Air would finally be relieved from some of the disadvantages to the development, but they're all excited and happy for.
Over 40 participants, including farmers, Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries technicians and extension officers, are participating in a comprehensive CMOS production training workshop. It aims to enhance skills and knowledge for efficient and sustainable CMOS farming. Facilitated by the Food and Agricultural Organization, Its primary goal is to build capacity within the CMOS value chain, enhancing production efficiency and quality. It focuses on best practices for production and post-harvest production systems, shallow and deep water. Hands-on training in shallow water settings and site suitability and assessments for potential and current sites. Facilitator, CMOS expert Thomas Nelson engaged the participants in hands-on training, showcasing the bamboo raft technique suitable for both shallow and deep water environments, and a vertical farming net technique offering a fresh approach to increasing yields.
The training workshop, we started with a classroom session where basically we had discussions about the theoretical aspect of CMOS production. We also informed them, or I also informed them, and we had quite a bit of discussion in terms of post-harvest management, where they could deal with issues relating to post-harvest issues, so that they could really maximize or optimize the returns from post-harvest and reduce losses. In the area of safety at sea, we did discuss some of the strategies and some of the techniques that can be utilized when the farmers are undertaking the activity in the marine environment, some of the marine organisms that they would encounter, and if there were to be incidents or accidents, how they would respond to that.
National Coordinator for the South-Up and CMOS Value Chain Development Project is Daniel Lewis. He underscores the necessity of support and development of farmers in getting the best out of the sector.
We really want to ensure that we provide support to the CMOS farmers. Some of them experience problems. One of the main problems, I think, quite apart from sometimes you could have marketing and so forth, is the whole question of the drying process. Because after you would have harvested the CMOS, you need to dry it properly. And we realized that maybe over drying could be a problem because you pay CMOS, farmers sell the CMOS in the dry form after it would have been dried. And if it is over dry, that means you're selling a product that is much lower in weight than the optimum. And so we're hopeful tomorrow the focus will be on post-harvest management, everything you do after harvesting, and the drying process. Particular emphasis would be placed on those two areas. So then farmers, I think, would be left with a better perspective as to how you deal with the drying process, manage it properly.
CMOS farmer Jesse Houston welcomed the interactive sessions brought up as a result of the training workshop.
When different views come together, you learn a lot. Sometimes you may see it one way and next person may see it the other way, which may be the better way, you know. So it gives us a chance to share knowledge, interact with each other, you know, and get person's view on how they may see things their way, you know, and how it works for them, because there are some methods that they use that work best. It mightn't be written in books, but it works best for what they do.
And finally in the news, with 1 month left for the completion of the annual licensing and inspection of motor vehicles on the island, Corporal Philip James, attached to the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, is reporting that despite public information forums, there are still vehicle owners who show up for inspection without addressing basic issues with their vehicles. Corporal James was a guest on the midweek GIS program One-on-One with the RGPF.
We still had some concerns and some challenges regarding the inspection though, in that we are still seeing persons showing up with damaged suspensions, persons showing up with vehicles heavily tinted. One of the highlighted concern also is one of those of the registration plates of those vehicles. We want to encourage persons that there are specifications for those number plates and that the regulation give guidance as to what that should be. We have observing numbers on figures on plates that are not upright. Persons are attaching the number plates on swivels, in that the number plates they are not permanently affixed, or they can be adjusted. What we want persons to know that the registration plate on any vehicle is the most distinguishing mark on the vehicle. So as a result, the law gives specification and direction regarding your registration plate, in that it should be easily distinguished and be identifiable.
He says another challenge faced is that of laden vehicles being brought for inspection.
The regulation advised that you have those vehicles unladen, in particular the good vehicles, as well as vehicles, passenger buses, and other vehicles that are showing up with persons with within that vehicle for inspection, you're reminded that you're required to show up at those inspections with the vehicle unladen.
The issue of bright lights and its challenges is another major concern for the traffic department, as vehicle owners will inspect with the correct bulbs and change once they have passed the inspection. This practice, he says, is very dangerous.
What you've also noticed with those lights is that guidance are given even on the packaging. They are for desert lights. They are not even lights designed for our areas. And what will happen is that, as you indicated, person show up to the inspection with the light that is fitted or provided by the manufacturer, and then they'll go and have these others fitted on, which are pretty bright, and as a result, they don't have that kind of control. What you recognize is that those lights fitted onto the older model vehicles, the housing for those lights are not those so designed for the new ones. As a result, the housing and maybe reducing the amount of light that is directed to you, the older vehicles does not have that capacity to have that done. So we have some challenges in that regards, but we just want to ensure and encourage persons in that regards that to show that that courtesy, that road courtesy, in that you're approaching another vehicle. We're asking that you lower your lights, so that you as well as the other person can have view and maintain view of the road, and we can avoid any fatality or any accidents as a result.
Vehicles now due for inspection in the fourth batch are vehicles with single registration 751 to 999 and plural registration 7,501 to 9,999. And with that story, we come to the end of the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Sharianne Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sharianne, and to the rest of the GIS news team. Here now is the weather from the Met Office. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be mostly cloudy with light to moderate showers and a medium chance of thunder showers becoming more frequent after midnight. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. Heading over to Thursday, Corpus Christi Thursday tomorrow, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be mostly cloudy with light to moderate showers and a low chance of thunder, improving by late afternoon. Max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate with waves up to 7 feet in open waters. So that's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Heading over to YouTube, saying hello to those of you who are there. Marcus, Catherine, Suzanne, Celine, Desi, always there. Dwight, hello to you as well. And to all the other people who are there but you're not seeing anything, we say hello to you. Likewise, Facebook, Java, and the sharing committee. Hello to you guys. Much appreciated. Veronica, Bernadette, Ansha, Bermuda, Diana, Michelle, Chef Jilly, Bihari, Bola. Okay. Adorna, how are you? Josephine, how are ya? Looking for people? I mean, all the other people who's always here, you understand? Always here, always here, always here. Appreciate it. Sylvina, oh yeah, I see you there, Sylvina. Kathy, how are you? Angel, Yvonne, Pearl. Yes, so yeah, Alavaleo, take care of yourselves. So don't forget to share the program to give other people. Hey Lisa, I see you. Don't forget to share the program so that other people get to know that we were live. So go ahead and please share the business. Take care, guys. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja, no. Take care of yourselves. May God bless you.